Hello, magical butterfly. Welcome to the Mercury and Retrograde energy reading. Mercury went into retrograde on April 1st, 2024, and will be in retrograde until April 25th, 2024. Decisions that were made in 2020 and 2021 are going to be revisited during this Mercury and retrograde period. This is because these decisions that were made back in 2020, 2021 do not vibe with the direction that you are going in now, and do not vibe with the person you are now, because you are a completely different person now than you were in 2020, 2021. You definitely have shifted, and this is why you must revisit things from the past, from these decisions, so you can feel into them to see maybe they need to go, they need to be released, you don't want them anymore, or maybe you do want them, but you just want to transform and have a complete rebirth in how this is going to come in. So, Mercury starting retrograde in the sign of Aries. Aries is a fire sign. So Aries is about confidence, leadership, passion, but Aries is connected to the ram. So it's time to use your horns that a ram has to push out anything that doesn't work for you anymore. So if you are wanting a second chance with something or someone, especially if you've backed out of it in the past and you now regret it, so you can ask for a second chance. So maybe you decided you wanted something or someone back then and now you don't, or vice versa. This is a good time for you to revisit this so you can bring in a second chance or a brand new beginning. So I asked Spirit what was coming up for you, and I saw the Tower card in my third eye. So in the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, the Tower represents upheaval, disaster, reversal in fortune, or a striking revelation. A monumental change or shift reverses the current false or shaky situation in order to pave the way for new opportunities. Your perception of this drastic change determines how you adapt to the new circumstances. This card shows a tower built on a weak foundation, crumbling down around itself. The gulls must fly off into the unknown to look for another place to rest. So, this is the message that I'm getting. A weak foundation. So, decisions that were made in 2020, 2021 that were made with a weak foundation, maybe you were not as confident or as healed as you are now. So maybe something didn't come into fruition into your life physically in 2020 and 2021, but now 2024, or whenever you're watching this, because I am setting the intention right now for this to be timeless if this is being watched in like 2025 or later. So the Tower is telling you things that don't work for you, people that don't work for you, are going to fall away. So there are things from the past that are going to resurface. Now these could be physical people, situations, this could be behaviors, patterns, thought processes, anything from the past that is triggering you, that is making you freeze in fear, getting overwhelmed with the energy of someone or something. This Tower is bringing it all to life to have you do a complete upheaval and a complete revisit to the past so you can gain the clarity to decide, should I stay? Should I go? Should this stay? Should it go? Should they stay or should they go? So what I want to do, I want to look into the why. So I'm going to do yes and no. So in the past, you said yes to something. And the answer, most likely, now is no. So why? Why is that, Spirit? Why is? Because the answer that was yes back in 2021 and 2020 is yes, but why is it no now? What can you tell us, please? Okay, the reason it's no now is because the witch, which is connected to the magician energy. So, the reason it's no now is because even though you said yes, your vibration, your energy, your mindset, your belief said no. And that's why it's no now. So in a sense, something you said yes to didn't either come into your life or it didn't come into your life the way you wanted it to. It's because you manifested this. Whatever this yes is tied to, you manifested it and you had it come into your life. So the moon is showing me that this past full moon in Libra, which was a lunar eclipse, illuminated to you blockages on why things you were wanting to bring into your life were not coming in. So if you are wanting to have a second chance with something that maybe you backed out of, and maybe you didn't even realize you were backing out of it because you were saying yes, you wanted it so much, but your energy, your vibration, your thought process was saying no, and maybe now you regret it, or maybe you see that you were saying yes to something, but your heart and your energy and your headspace was saying no. You can allow yourself to ask for a second chance, whether this is with a person, a situation, or any type of thing. So we have a new moon solar eclipse that is happening on April 8th. This new moon is in the sign of Aries. Solar eclipse is going to help shift. So this is the first new moon of the astrology calendar because Aries is the number one sign in zodiac. So everything is starting fresh. The new moon is a reset. It's a new cycle. So this new moon is a perfect time for you to just sit within the coming days to really just gain a sense of setting intentions. You want to be able to set intentions that put you into the energy of the witch, which is the magician, being the manifestor, the creator of your reality. This is essential for your growth, and this is essential for how you can make this yes stay a yes going forward. So this card, the Three of Themes, is this one is connected to swords, I think. Yeah, it's swords. So the Three of Swords represents heartbreak. It represents something hurtful from the past. So this card is telling you you can heal from the heartbreak by setting intentions from a healed and confident standpoint and allowing the moon to illuminate to you the importance of not allowing yourself to focus on what is lost. Instead, focus on what is coming. So the Four of Themes is basically the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is telling you it's time to come out of the dark. It's time to come out of the shadows. The rest period is over. It is time to have this full-blown transformation. So that's why revisiting the past for clarity is going to help you see how you can shift your energy and become the vibrational alignment energy you need to bring in a yes. So now I want to look at if you said no to something and now you want it. So if you said no to something back in 2020, 2021, and now you realize, oh, I regret it. I really wish that I had said yes. And now I want it. So let's see why you said no. I'm immediately hearing it wasn't the right time. And I think on some subconscious level, you knew that. So, the reason it's yes now is because the sun is showing you that you have cleared a dark period. So whatever tower moments that you have gone through from 2020, 2021 till now, in 2024 has illuminated to you sunshine. I'm getting solar plexus chakra vibes, so I feel you may have had a problem being able to speak what you wanted, to speak your feelings, to express yourself. And that's why this no has suddenly shifted to a yes. Because the 8 of Themes is telling you, this is 8 of Swords. So you were bound in fear. You were afraid. So you bounded yourself to silence yourself, to just freeze yourself. But the 8 of Swords, the wonderful thing about this card is that you can unbound yourself in fear anytime that you choose. So this card is simply telling you that you can say yes to the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. This is number 10. This is a new cycle starting. So you can bring in a new cycle. You can bring in a new beginning. Everything is going to come into universal alignment for you with the star energy. The star card is telling you, you want this Wheel of Fortune, you want this Wheel of the Year, you want this new beginning. You have to become a vibrational match to it. That's what the star is saying. So even similar to if you said yes to something and now it's no, same energy. You have to be a vibrational match. You can't manifest from a 5D perspective and expect it to just magically come into the 3D. Your 3D self and your 5D self have to merge. Your 3D self has to choose it. Your 3D self has to want it just as much as your 5D self. But your 3D self knows that what is easy, what is beautiful, what is already in process in the 5D is not going to mirror in the 3D. Because the 3D, we have physical action, we have physical thoughts, and we have free will decisions. We can't force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do, and nobody can force us to do anything we don't want to do. So coming into universal alignment, 17 equals an 8. 8 is the number of abundance, it's the money number, and it's about telling you your forever can come in, but it's just a matter of you believing that it can. Alright, so now I want to get you guidance. So I have 3 decks that I chose for guidance. So what guidance, messages, advice, perhaps action steps you have for the viewer, for the collective, with this Mercury in retrograde period, please? Okay, the first message that wants to come out is faith. It's like George Michael says, you gotta have faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. So yesterday, or actually all weekend, here in Southern California and the majority of the state, we had rain yesterday. And it rained on Saturday and it rained into Sunday. So it was very cloudy, it was very windy, it was very chilly, but whenever rain happens here, I always see it as cleansing, washing the old away. I was really picking up that vibe yesterday because yesterday was Easter. And even if you're not religious, where you have the tradition of Easter, where Jesus rises from the dead on Easter Sunday, I was getting the sense that things are going to rise, things are going to come into fruition. And I was picking up on that yesterday. So I actually asked people on social media, what are you being called to do to rise? Paraphrasing how I said it, but how are you rising up? So the way you rise up is you have faith. You don't allow yourself to lose faith. That's how you stay into universal and alignment with what you want. And you have to accept the truth about a person or a situation. And most importantly, you have to have You have to see the truth on how you feel about something or someone. So the best way through the current situation is to just speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. So if there is a truth that you haven't spoken to somebody, maybe there's somebody you said yes to, you were interested in dating them, but now as time has gone on and you've gotten to know them a little bit, or you've gone on a few dates with them, you're really, you know what? I really am just not feeling it. The worst thing you can do is string somebody along or ignore them and not say anything. Just tell the truth. However you feel about someone or a situation, just tell the truth, because the truth is going to set you free, and it is going to keep you in the energy of integrity. Because when you're having the energy of integrity, you are being flexible, but you're also being true to yourself. You're standing by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. So being honest and knowing what you want and not settling for what you want. One of the things that I've been really channeling when you are trying to attract a love partner, and let's say in the past you attracted emotionally unavailable people. I know for me that's the type of person, the type of guy I always attracted. I still attract them, but they repel me now because I realize this person's giving me crumbs. Why do I want someone to give me crumbs when I can wait for the whole loaf of bread to come out of the oven? So it's really about being kind to yourself. So a kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember, you matter. Your feelings matter. And what you want to accomplish in your life matters. So being kind starts with being kind to yourself. And everything else just follows. So the next card, I'm going to pull some cards from the Beyond Lemuria deck. I'm actually reading a book on the Lemurian way right now, so I felt called to use this deck in this reading to bring you guidance messages. So we have life force energy number 34, which equals a 7. So life force energy, this is your aura. This is your energy. This is all 7 of your chakras coming together. Dolphins represent happiness. They represent intuition, and they represent going with the flow. The heart behind her, which is right here, is telling you to listen to your heart, to let your heart chakra guide you, to let your heart chakra lead the way. Because when you can let your heart chakra lead the way, that is when you are open to miracles and you're open to new beginnings. And it's going to help you step through. So stepping through is number 47, which equals an 11, and 11 is the number of new beginnings, and new beginnings equals a 2, because 2s are about partnerships and balance. So what you want to understand is that you are going through an evolution right now with this Mercury in retrograde period. You are being called to transform yourself, to speak, to make sure your throat chakra is completely open. You have to be able to speak your truth so nothing gets what's the word I'm looking for? Nothing gets stuck. You want to be able to enunciate. Just see the butterfly as transformation, the angel wings as your angels will guide you. They will protect you into saying what you need to say. So it's like that song says, do what you say what you do. One thing leads to another. I'm very big on actions and energy matching, because when someone's energy is saying, yes, I want you, yes, I want to be with you, but their actions is telling me the exact opposite, I tend to go by the actions. Because you can read into somebody's energy. It's just like doing a reading on somebody. Oh yeah, they want you. The cards don't lie. The energy doesn't lie. But they have to make the free will decision to act on it. So that's why actions do speak louder than words, but actions and energy have to match. So if you are an air sign or you're connecting to an air sign, air elemental is telling you to embrace the element of air and be open to all knowledge and wisdom. So this card is 18, which equals a 9, and 9s are about cycles ending. So air energy is about balance and communication. It's about finding the balance within a situation and within a person. Because fire elemental is Aries energy. So it's telling you with fire signs to ignite the fire within you that connects you to the divine. 14 equals a 5. 5s are about change. So you want this cycle to end. Whatever is ending, you want it to end. You want to have change. So the present unfolds and shows you that when you fully experience every moment of your life, you will live in the present and you will not miss a thing. 23 also equals a 5. So 2 5s equal a 10. So see how everything just kind of comes together and just like falls into perfect harmony. So now I'm going to close out this reading with what will happen, or what if making the right intuitive choice will do now. So making the right intuitive choice, what is it going to do for you now? What can you tell us, Spirit? All right, I already have one card that wants to come out. Okay. We have the 3 of voices. So voices in this deck are swords. So we have the 3 of swords coming through again. So I want to read the meaning of this card. So the prompt for this card is the taste of a broken voice. So this is about your throat chakra, speaking it into existence, because this card is telling you that the storm clouds brew on the horizon, the desolate land just beyond the reach of their cleansing waters. She sits feeling splintered and holding on to the last shard of light she has. She tries to breathe her heart together, yet she feels empty, waning, inconsistent, and the muse watches over, feeling every tear, every sob, every note sung in despair. She sees the painful separation between what was desired and what is reality, and feels the crumbling of a path that was not really the true path at all. Then, when the connection is strong, she whispers small comforts, words, starting in the mind, and then working their way into the heart. So this card is telling you it's time to heal the heartbreak. If you couldn't heal the heartbreak in 2020, 2021, you're going to be given a second chance to do that now. But whatever has shifted from heartbreak to healing, to love, to forgiveness, is bringing in the 2 of emotions. So the 2 of emotions is the 2 of cups, and I think that's self-explanatory. This is a divine union. This is you calling in love. Look at that. What are you calling into love? You're calling in the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. You're calling in communication. Communication from a counterpart. The Hierophant confirms that when you connect to your spiritual beliefs, when you connect to your truths, when you have faith, you change the course and you call in this person. The Hierophant I also see as the marriage card. So this brings in the 2 of inspiration for you. And the 2 of inspiration for you is the 2 of Wands. So you have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Wands coming through, telling you that you can call in a divine love counterpart. So whatever right intuitive choice you will make now is going to put you on the path to calling in love. Whether this is with someone from your past that you would like to reconcile with, or if you want to just take that chance and put yourself out there and call in a brand new person, or just leave it up to Spirit saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to put this in your hands because I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of guessing. Let Spirit do it for you, because maybe that's what you need. Maybe you just need to go into full surrender, because the 4 of Materials is Pentacles, and sometimes the 4 of Pentacles tells you you're holding on too tight. Let go. Just let go. When you let go, when you go into full surrender, you bring in the world cosmos, which is the world. You bring in a shift, going round the world, around the board. It's about having this new beginning, the world at your fingertips. This card is telling you whatever you desire can be yours, but you have to be the magician, the manifester who believes, who is aligned to it, and who is brave enough to say, yes, my past doesn't define me. Who I am in the present moment does. I do hope that this reading has brought you clarity and guidance, and it helped you in some way. If it did, please drop a comment below to let me know. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Make sure you have the bell notification set so you can be notified when new content is posted on my channel. If you are interested in booking with me, my main booking website is butterflyintuition.com. You can get the link to my website, see my full list of services. You can see the 2 mini readings that I offer on Wizio. That link is in the description box below, along with all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. Have a magical day, night, or afternoon. Love and light to you.